Rudolph Valentino, famous for his role in The Son of the Sheik, died from peritonitis on August 23, 1926, at the age of 31. His funeral was attended by over 100,000 people in New York City. Valentino starred in 14 films in his brief career. Lon Chaney, known for He Who Gets Slapped, passed away from throat cancer on August 26, 1930, at the age of 47. He appeared in over 150 films. Chaney was one of the highest-paid actors of his era, earning $2,000 a week. Thelma Todd, a well-known actress from Horse Feathers, tragically died from carbon monoxide poisoning on December 16, 1935, at age 29. She had appeared in over 120 films. Todd owned a successful restaurant in Hollywood. John Gilbert, best remembered for The Big Parade, died of a heart attack on January 9, 1936, at the age of 38. He starred in 38 films. Gilbert's salary at the peak of his career was $10,000 per week. Jean Harlow, the star of China Seas, passed away from kidney failure on June 7, 1937, at the age of 26. She starred in 36 films. Harlow's funeral was attended by over 10,000 people. Carole Lombard, famous for her role in My Man Godfrey, tragically died in a plane crash on January 16, 1942, at the age of 33. She appeared in over 60 films. Lombard was the first American actress to die in World War II. Barbara Nichols was best known for her role in Sweet Smell of Success and passed away from liver disease on October 5, 1976, at the age of 47. She had a notable career in the 1950s and 60s, often portraying glamorous and brassy characters. Freddie Prinze starred in Chico and the Man and died by suicide on January 29, 1977, at 22. His rapid rise in comedy highlighted his talent, but his death underscored the pressures of fame. Matthew Garber, known for his role in Mary Poppins, died of pancreatitis on June 13, 1977, at 21. He was a beloved child actor whose promising career was cut short. Garber's performances in Disney classics left a lasting impression on audiences. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll and star of Girls, died from a heart attack on August 16, 1977, at 42. Presley's impact on music and culture was monumental, defining an era of rock and roll. Mark Bolan, of T-Rex fame, known for G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, died in a car accident on September 16, 1977, at 29. Bolan was a key figure in the glam rock movement, influencing many with his music. Ronnie Van Zant, the lead vocalist of Lynyrd Skynyrd, died in a plane crash on October 20, 1977, at 29. Van Zant's powerful voice and presence were central to the band's success. The crash also claimed other band members, marking a tragic day for Southern rock. Keith Moon, renowned for his drumming in The Who and in Tommy, died of a drug overdose on September 7, 1978, at 32. Moon was celebrated for his energetic performances and wild personality. Sid Vicious, the bassist for the Sex Pistols and seen in The Astronaut's Wife, died of a drug overdose on February 2, 1979, at 21. Vicious was a central figure in the punk rock movement. Darla Hood, a child star from The Bohemian Girl, died of heart failure on June 13, 1979, at 47. Hood began her career with the Our Gang series and continued to work in the industry. Jean Seberg, celebrated for her role in About de Souffle, died by suicide on August 30, 1979, at 40. Seberg was a prominent figure in French New Wave cinema and was known for her activism. Lupe Velez, known for The Girl from Mexico, died by suicide on December 13, 1944, at the age of 36. She starred in 45 films. Velez was one of the first Mexican actresses to achieve Hollywood stardom. Curly Howard, famous for If a Body Meets a Body, passed away from a stroke on January 18, 1952, at the age of 48. He was part of the Three Stooges, appearing in 97 shorts. James Dean, The star of East of Eden died in a car accident on September 30th, 1955, at the age of 24. He appeared in only 3 major films. Dean's Porsche 550 Spider was nicknamed Little Bastard. Karl Alfalfa Switzer, known for second childhood, died from a gunshot wound on January 21, 1959, at the age of 31. He was involved in over 60 Our Gang short films. Switzer was shot during an argument over money. The Big Bopper, featured in True Romance, died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, at the age of 28. He was a pioneering rock and roll star, and known for his hit Chantilly Lace. The crash also killed Buddy Holly and Richie Valens. Richie Valens, known for La Bamba, died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, at the age of 17. He was a rock and roll pioneer with hits like Donna and La Bamba. Valens was the youngest to die in the infamous crash known as the Day the Music Died. Buddy Holly, associated with Big Fish, died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, at the age of 22. He had 13 top 40 hits in his brief career. Holly's music influenced future rock stars like the Beatles and Bob Dylan. Billie Holiday, known for Minority Report, died from cirrhosis on July 17, 1959, at the age of 44. She released over 30 albums and was a jazz and blues legend. Marilyn Monroe, star of Some Like It Hot, died from a drug overdose on August 5, 1962. At the age of 36, she appeared in 29 films. Monroe's death was ruled as probable suicide. Patsy Cline, known for Assassin's Creed, died in a plane crash on March 5, 1963, at the age of 30. She had hits like Crazy and I Fall to Pieces. Cline was one of the first female country music stars to cross over into pop music. John F. Kennedy, author of Profiles in Courage, was assassinated on November 22, 1963, at the age of 46. He served as the 35th President of the United States. Kennedy's assassination in Dallas was a pivotal moment in American history. Jim Reeves, known for The Man Who Fell to Earth, died in a plane crash on July 31, 1964, at the age of 40. He was a country music star with hits like He'll Have to Go. Reeves' smooth baritone voice earned him the nickname Gentleman Jim. Sam Cooke, featured in Inner Space, was shot and killed on December 11, 1964, at the age of 33. He had 30 U.S. top 40 hits and was a soul music pioneer. Cooke's death was ruled a justifiable homicide, though it remains controversial. Dorothy Dandridge, known for Carmen Jones, died from a drug overdose on September 8, 1965, at the age of 42. She was the first African-American actress nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress. Montgomery Clift, starred in From Here to Eternity, died from a heart attack on July 23, 1966, at the age of 45. He was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. Clift's life was marred by personal struggles and health issues after a car accident. Janie Mansfield, featured in The Girl Can't Help It, died in a car accident on June 29, 1967, at the age of 34. She was a 1950s sex symbol and starred in many comedies. Mansfield's tragic death led to the introduction of truck underride guards. Otis Redding, known for Top Gun, died in a plane crash on December 10, 1967, at the age of 26. He had hits like Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay. Redding's death occurred just days before the release of his biggest hit. Frankie Lehman, featured in American Graffiti, died from a heroin overdose on February 27, 1968, at the age of 25. He was the lead singer of The Teenagers and known for Why Do Fools Fall in Love. Lyman struggled with addiction from a young age. Bobby Driscoll, known for voicing Peter Pan, died from heart failure on March 30, 1968, at the age of 31. He was a Disney child star who won an Academy Juvenile Award. Driscoll's body was found in an abandoned building. Judy Garland, star of The Wizard of Oz, died from a drug overdose on June 22, 1969, at the age of 47. She had a career spanning over 40 years and won multiple awards. Garland's struggles with addiction were well documented. Brian Jones, Featured in Mord und Totschlag, drowned on July 3, 1969, at the age of 27. He was a founding member of the Rolling Stones. Jones' death contributed to the myth of the 27 Club. Sharon Tate, known for Valley of the Dolls, was stabbed to death on August 9, 1969, at the age of 26. She was a rising star and wife of director Roman Polanski. Tate was 8 months pregnant when she was murdered by the Manson family. Jimi Hendrix, famous for his performance at Woodstock, died from asphyxia on September 18, 1970, at the age of 27. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest guitarists in rock history. Hendrix's death added to the 27 Club legend. Janis Joplin, known for her role in Watchmen, died from a heroin overdose on October 4, 1970, at the age of 27. She was a leading figure in the 1960s counterculture movement. Joplin's powerful voice and emotional performances made her a rock icon. Jim Morrison, featured in Army of the Dead, died of heart failure on July 3, 1971, at the age of 27. He was the lead singer of The Doors and a prominent figure in rock music. Duane Allman, involved in the untitled Allman Brothers Nick Cassavetes project, died in a motorcycle accident on October 29, 1971, at the age of 24. He was the co-founder of the Allman Brothers Band. Bruce Lee, known for Jing Wu Men, died from cerebral edema on July 20, 1973, at the age of 32. He was a martial arts legend and a film star. Lee's contributions to martial arts cinema have made him an enduring cultural icon. Jim Croce, featured in Django Unchained, died in a plane crash on September 20, 1973, at the age of 30. He was a singer-songwriter known for hits like Bad, Bad Leroy Brown. Lawrence Harvey, known for The Manchurian Candidate, died of stomach cancer on November 25, 1973, at the age of 45. He was an acclaimed actor with a career spanning several decades. Harvey received an Academy Award nomination for his role in Room at the Top. Bobby Darin, featured in Come September, died of heart failure on December 20, 1973, at the age of 37. He was a versatile performer known for songs like Mac the Knife. Cass Elliot, known for her role in Free Guy, died of a heart attack on July 29, 1974, at the age of 32. She was a member of the Mamas the Papas. Elliot's powerful voice was a key element in the group's success. Sal Mineo, known for Exodus, was stabbed to death on February 12, 1976, at the age of 37. He was a celebrated actor who received 2 Academy Award nominations. Mineo's career was marked by his role in Rebel Without a Cause. Anissa Jones, featured in To Rome with Love, died from a drug overdose on August 28, 1976, at the age of 18. She was a child star best known for her role as Buffy on the TV show Family Affair. Jones' early fame and untimely death were tragic. Bon Scott, the iconic lead singer of AC/DC, and featured in School of Rock, died from acute alcohol poisoning on February 19, 1980, at 33. Ian Curtis, the lead singer of Joy Division and known from Donnie Darko, committed suicide on May 18, 1980, at 23. Curtis was a key figure in post-punk music with his deeply emotional and influential lyrics. Dorothy Stratton, star of Galaxina, was murdered on August 14, 1980, at 20. Stratton's tragic death came after a brief but impactful career in film and modeling. John Bonham, the drummer for Led Zeppelin and featured in the song Remains the Same, died from an alcohol overdose on September 25, 1980, at 32. Bonham's drumming was crucial to the band's legendary sound. His death led to the dissolution of Led Zeppelin. John Lennon, former Beatle and star of A Hard Day's Night, was shot and killed on December 8, 1980, at 40. Lennon's music and activism had a profound impact on popular culture and politics. Bob Marley, the legendary reggae artist from I Am Legend, died of melanoma on May 11, 1981, at 36. Marley's music brought reggae to a global audience, and his influence is still felt today. Natalie Wood, renowned for Rebel Without a Cause, drowned on November 29, 1981, at 43. Wood's career spanned several decades with many acclaimed performances. John Belushi, known for Saturday Night Live, died from a drug overdose on March 5, 1982, at 33. Belushi was celebrated for his comedic talent and performances on television and film. Randy Rhoads, guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne and seen in Ghost Rider, died in a plane crash on March 19, 1982, at 25. Rhoads was a highly influential guitarist whose innovative style left a lasting impact on rock music. Dominique Dunne, known for her role in Poltergeist, was strangled to death on November 4, 1982, at 22. Dunne's promising acting career was cut short by a violent act. Karen Carpenter, renowned for her role in Carpenter's Behind the Music, died from heart failure related to anorexia nervosa on February 4, 1983, at 32. Carpenter's musical talent as part of the Carpenters made her a beloved figure in pop music. Dennis Wilson, drummer for the Beach Boys and featured in Carlito's Way, drowned on December 28, 1983, at 39. Wilson was known for his significant contributions to the band's music and lifestyle. Marvin Gaye, famous for his work in High Fidelity, was shot and killed by his father on April 1, 1984, at 44. Gaye's soulful voice and socially conscious music left a lasting impact on the R&B genre. Andy Kaufman, known as Taxi, died of lung cancer on May 16, 1984, at 35. Kaufman was celebrated for his unconventional comedic style and performances. Ricky Nelson, star of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, died in a plane crash on December 31, 1985, at 45. Nelson's career spanned music and television, with significant hits in both fields. Cliff Burton, bassist for Metallica and featured in Triple Frontier, died in a bus accident on September 27, 1986, at 24. Burton's innovative bass playing was crucial to Metallica's early sound and success. Peter Tosh, known from Savages, was shot during a robbery on September 11, 1987, at 42. Tosh was a prominent reggae musician and activist, influential in the spread of reggae music. Heather O'Rourke, famous for Poltergeist, died of cardiac arrest on February 1, 1988, at 12. O'Rourke's performance in the Poltergeist series brought her acclaim as a child actress. Andy Gibb, known for Gross Out, died from myocarditis on March 10, 1988, at 30. Gibb, a former member of the Bee Gees family, had a successful solo music career. His death was a significant loss to the pop music community. Judith Barcy, featured in The Land Before Time, was murdered on July 25, 1988, at 10. Barcy's young career included notable voice roles and acting parts. Her death, caused by domestic violence, shocked and saddened many in the entertainment industry. Graham Chapman died of throat cancer on October 4, 1989, at 48. He was buried in a specially made coffin designed to look like a massive joint, reflecting his iconic comedic style. Chapman was also a qualified doctor before his career in comedy. Stevie Ray Vaughan died in a helicopter crash on August 27, 1990, at 35. Vaughan's final performance was at a concert headlined by Eric Clapton, which tragically preceded his death. Steve Clark died of alcohol poisoning on January 8, 1991, at 30. Clark's last public appearance was at a party where he was reportedly intoxicated and fell into a coma shortly after. He was known for playing a unique Gibson guitar which was custom-built for him. Eric Carr died of heart cancer on November 24, 1991, at 41. Carr's death came shortly after he was diagnosed with the disease, which he had kept private. He was replaced by drummer Eric Singer in Kiss after his passing. Freddie Mercury died from AIDS-related complications on November 24, 1991, at 45. Mercury had kept his illness private until shortly before his death. He was known for his elaborate stage costumes and once held the Guinness World Record for the largest ever live TV audience. Sam Kinison died in a car accident on April 10, 1992, at 38. Kinnison was on his way to a gig when the accident occurred. He was an ordained minister before becoming a comedian, and often incorporated his religious background into his act. Brandon Lee died from a gunshot wound on March 31, 1993, at 28. The fatal shot was fired with a prop gun that had been improperly prepared. Lee's tragic death led to changes in safety regulations for firearms on film sets. River Phoenix died from a drug overdose on October 31, 1993, at 23. Phoenix collapsed outside the Viper Room, a club owned by Johnny Depp, where he was performing. John Candy died of a heart attack on March 4, 1994, at 43. Candy's death occurred while he was filming a movie in Mexico. He was also a trained amateur pilot and had a private pilot's license. Kurt Cobain died by suicide on April 5, 1994, at 27. Cobain's death was preceded by a period of intense personal turmoil and drug addiction. His suicide note was addressed to his imaginary friend, Bada, reflecting his inner struggles. Rick Aviles died of AIDS on March 17, 1995, at 42. He was known for his roles in Waterworld, and the Bronx Zoo. Aviles struggled with the illness in the public eye, which influenced the way he was remembered. Selena was murdered on March 31, 1995, at 23. She was shot by her former fan club president, Yolanda Saldivar. Selena was posthumously awarded a Grammy for Best Mexican-American Album in 1995. Margot Hemingway died by suicide on July 1, 1996, at 42. She struggled with mental health issues and substance abuse. Hemingway was also the granddaughter of the famous writer Ernest Hemingway. Dana Hill died from diabetes-related complications on July 15, 1996, at 32. She was known for her role in National Lampoon's European Vacation and had a significant impact despite her short life. Tupac Shakur was shot and killed on September 13, 1996, at 25. The murder remains unsolved, with numerous conspiracy theories surrounding his death. Shakur's album All Eyes on Me was released shortly before his death and became a defining work of his career. The Notorious B.I.G. was killed in a drive-by shooting on March 9, 1997, at 24. His murder, like Tupac's, remains unresolved. B.I.G. was posthumously awarded the Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a duo or group in 1998. Princess Diana died in a car accident on August 31, 1997, at 36. The crash occurred in the Pont d'Alema tunnel in Paris and was widely covered by the media. Diana's death led to an outpouring of grief and significant changes in the British royal family's public engagements. Michael Hutchence died by suicide on November 22, 1997, at 37. The lead singer of INXS struggled with depression and had a history of substance abuse. Hutchence's death highlighted the challenges faced by many in the music industry. Chris Farley died from a drug overdose on December 18, 1997, at 33. Farley's struggles with addiction were well documented, and his death came shortly after he completed filming Almost Heroes. His energetic comedy left a lasting impact on Saturday Night Live. Rob Pilatus died from a drug overdose on April 2, 1998, at 33. Pilatus was part of the pop duo Milli Vanilli, which faced controversy for lip-syncing. Wendy O. Williams died by suicide on April 6, 1998, at 48. She was known for her punk rock performances with the Plasmatics. Williams had a history of mental health issues and struggles with depression. Phil Hartman was murdered by his wife on May 28, 1998, at 49. Hartman was a beloved actor and comedian known for his work on Saturday Night Live and News Radio. His death led to a significant outpouring of grief from fans and colleagues. Wade Dominguez died from respiratory failure on August 26, 1998, at 32. He was recognized for his roles in Dangerous Minds, and The Substitute. Dominguez struggled with health issues throughout his career, which ultimately led to his untimely death. Dana Plato died from a drug overdose on May 8, 1999, at 34. The Diff'rent Strokes actress faced several personal and legal issues in the years leading up to her death. Plato's struggles with addiction and her subsequent passing highlighted the darker side of child stars. Mary Kay Bergman died by suicide on November 11, 1999, at 38. Bergman was a prominent voice actress known for her work on South Park. Her death shocked the entertainment industry, as she had a significant influence on animated television. Aaliyah died in a plane crash on August 25, 2001, at 22. The crash occurred shortly after she completed filming a music video in the Bahamas. Aaliyah was an influential singer and actress, with her untimely death marking a major loss to the music world. Lane Staley died from a drug overdose on April 5, 2002, at 34. The lead singer of Alice in Chains struggled with addiction issues throughout his career. Lisa Lopes died in a car accident on April 25, 2002, at 30. The TLC member was involved in a fatal crash while on vacation in Honduras. Lopes' passing was a huge loss to the music industry, where she was known for her distinctive style and talent. Josh Ryan Evans died from heart failure on August 5, 2002, at 20. He was best known for his role on the soap opera Passions. Evans had a rare condition that affected his health throughout his life, contributing to his early death. Lana Clarkson was murdered by actor Phil Spector on February 3, 2003, at 40. Clarkson was an actress known for her role in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Jonathan Brandis died by suicide on November 12, 2003, at 27. He was known for his roles in the never-ending story I and Sequest DSV. Brandis faced significant struggles with depression and personal issues in the years leading up to his death. Robert Pastorelli died from a drug overdose on March 8, 2004, at 49. Known for his roles in Beverly Hills Cop I and Murphy Brown, Pastorelli had a well-publicized struggle with substance abuse. Ol' Dirty Bastard died from a drug overdose on November 13, 2004, at 35. The rapper, known for his work with the Wu-Tang Clan, had a history of legal and substance issues. Dimebag Darrell was shot and killed on December 8, 2004, at 38. The guitarist for Pantera was performing on stage when he was attacked by a gunman. His death was a shocking event in the metal music community, deeply affecting fans and fellow musicians. Matthew McGrory died from heart failure on August 9, 2005, at 32. McGrory, known for his roles in Big Fish and The Devil's Rejects, had a rare condition called acromegaly, which contributed to his health problems. Chris Pennsylvania died from heart disease on January 24, 2006, at 40. The actor, known for his roles in Short Cuts and Rush Hour, had a history of health issues related to his weight and heart. Proof, also known as Deshaun Holton, was shot and killed on April 11, 2006, at 32. The rapper, a key member of D12 and a close friend of Eminem, was involved in a nightclub altercation that led to his death. Proof's influence on Detroit hip-hop was significant, and his loss was deeply felt in the music world. Steve Irwin died from a stingray injury on September 4, 2006, at 44. The crocodile hunter was filming a documentary when he was fatally injured by a stingray barb. Irwin's death was a major blow to wildlife conservation efforts and his global fan base. Megan Meyer died by suicide on October 17, 2006, at 13. Her death followed a cyberbullying incident involving a fake MySpace profile. Megan's tragic story brought significant attention to the dangers of online harassment and its impact on young people. Gerald Levert died from acute intoxication on November 10, 2006, at 40. The R&B singer, known for his solo work and as part of the Levert Group, had a history of substance abuse. His death highlighted the ongoing issues of addiction in the entertainment industry. Anna Nicole Smith died from a drug overdose on February 8, 2007, at 39. Known for her role in Naked Gun 33 and 1/3, Smith's death followed a highly publicized life marked by legal battles over her late husband's estate and a struggle with addiction. Pimp C died from a drug overdose on December 4, 2007, at 33. The rapper, a founding member of UGK, had struggled with substance abuse, which contributed to his untimely death. His passing was a significant loss to the Southern rap community. Ashley Aston Moore died from pneumonia on December 10, 2007, at 26. The actress, known for her role in Now and Then, had a relatively short career but was remembered for her standout performance in that film. Her death was a tragic reminder of the health risks associated with her condition. Brad Renfro died from a heroin overdose on January 15, 2008, at 25. Renfro, who gained fame as a child actor in The Client, struggled with addiction throughout his life. His death underscored the challenges faced by young actors transitioning to adulthood in the spotlight. Heath Ledger died from a drug overdose on January 22, 2008, at 28. Ledger's death came shortly after his acclaimed performance in The Dark Knight, for which he won a posthumous Academy Award. Natasha Richardson died from an epidural hematoma on March 18, 2009, at 45, following a skiing accident. Known for her roles in The Parent Trap and Asylum, Richardson's death was a tragic result of a head injury that initially seemed minor. Brittany Murphy died from pneumonia, anemia, and drug intoxication on December 20, 2009, at 32. Known for her roles in Clueless and 8 Mile, Murphy's health issues were compounded by her struggles with prescription medications. Corey Haim died from pneumonia on March 10, 2010, at 38. The actor, famous for The Lost Boys, had long struggled with substance abuse, which exacerbated his health issues. His death highlighted the ongoing struggles of former child stars with addiction and health problems. Peter Steele died from sepsis on April 14, 2010, at 48. The frontman of Type O Negative had a history of health issues, including heart problems. Amy Winehouse, known for her album Amy, died of alcohol poisoning on July 23, 2011, at the age of 27. Her unique voice and style made her a standout in the music industry. Winehouse's struggles with addiction were widely publicized, culminating in her tragic early death. Whitney Houston, famous for The Bodyguard, drowned on February 11, 2012, at the age of 48, with heart disease and cocaine use listed as contributing factors. Houston was one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Her death marked a significant loss to the music and film industries. Sage Stallone, known for his role in Rocky V, died of a heart attack on July 13, 2012, at the age of 36. He was the son of actor Sylvester Stallone. His unexpected death came as a shock to fans and the film community. Johnny Lewis, who appeared in AVPR Aliens vs. Predator Requiem, died from an accidental fall on September 26, 2012, at the age of 28. Lewis's death was marked by a series of violent incidents prior to his fall. His passing ended a troubled period in his career and personal life. Amanda Todd, featured in my story Struggling, Bullying, Suicide, Self-Harm, took her own life on October 10, 2012, at the age of 15. She became a symbol of the devastating effects of cyberbullying. Her story brought widespread attention to the issue of online harassment. Corey Monteith, known for his role in Glee, died from a heroin and alcohol overdose on July 13, 2013, at the age of 31. Monteith's death was a significant loss for the popular TV show and its fans. His struggles with addiction had been publicly known before his untimely death. Lisa Robin Kelly, recognized for her role in That 70s Show, died from a drug overdose on August 15, 2013, at the age of 43. Kelly's death followed a series of legal and personal issues. Her passing was a sad end to a promising acting career. Lee Thompson Young, known for Friday Night Lights, died by suicide on August 19, 2013, at the age of 29. Young was a talented actor who had gained fame through his roles on television. His death highlighted the mental health struggles faced by many in the entertainment industry. Paul Walker, famous for The Fast and the Furious, died in a car accident on November 30, 2013, at the age of 40. Walker's death occurred while he was a passenger in a car driven by a friend. His passing was a major loss for fans of the franchise and the film industry. Philip Seymour Hoffman, known for The Master, died from a drug overdose on February 2, 2014, at the age of 46. Hoffman was a celebrated actor with an Oscar win for Capote. His death highlighted the ongoing struggles with addiction among high-profile actors. Simone Battle, who appeared in Zoe 101, died by suicide on September 5, 2014, at the age of 25. Battle was a member of the girl group GRL. Her death brought attention to mental health issues faced by young celebrities. Greg Plitt, featured in Terminator Salvation, died in a train accident on January 17, 2015, at the age of 37. Plitt was a well-known fitness model and actor. His death occurred while he was filming a promotional video on railroad tracks. Sawyer Sweeten, known for Everybody Loves Raymond, took his own life on April 23, 2015, at the age of 19. Sweeten had gained fame as a child actor on the popular sitcom. His death drew attention to the pressures faced by young actors. Amanda Peterson, recognized for Can't Buy Me Love, died from an accidental overdose on July 3, 2015, at the age of 43. Peterson had stepped away from acting after her breakout role in the 1987 film. Her death was a tragic end to a once promising career. Christina Grimmie, who appeared in The Matchbreaker, was shot and killed on June 10, 2016, at the age of 22. Grimmie was a rising star known for her music, and her participation in The Voice. Her death was a significant loss to the music community and her fans. Anton Yelchin, known for Star Trek, died in a car accident on June 19, 2016, at the age of 27. Yelchin's death was caused by a tragic accident involving his own vehicle. He celebrated his roles in both film and television. Dushan Monique Brown, who appeared in Prison Break, died from sepsis on March 23, 2018, at the age of 49. Brown was known for her role as a nurse on the popular TV series. Her death highlighted the risks associated with severe infections. Vern Troyer, featured in The Love Guru, died from suicide by alcohol poisoning on April 21, 2018, at the age of 49. Troyer, known for his role as Mini-Me in the Austin Powers series, struggled with alcoholism.